Hi, this is Kathy Bukowski. I'm the owner of CB Health Insurance and the CB Health Insurance YouTube channel. Today's video is going to cover how do I avoid the Part D penalty. Part D is the prescription drug coverage of Medicare, and there is a penalty if you don't sign up in a timely fashion. So we're going to cover this today. If you're new to our channel and are watching for the first time, I do want to encourage you to subscribe, hit the little bell. You will get notification when we have future videos. We are releasing about 2 a month. And if you know anybody that is going to be turning 65 or will be new to Medicare in the future, please, by all means, share this channel with them and have them watch the videos. Now, back to our topic for today. How do I avoid this Part D penalty? Well, it's pretty simple. When you're new to Medicare and you're eligible for a supplement and drug coverage, you want to sign up right away. If you are working and you turn 65 and you're covered by a large company, you have 20 employees or more, you can delay enrolling in Medicare, both B and D. So you have coverage through your employer. It's considered credible coverage, and your employer will tell you that because most of them have to cover prescription drugs. And so as long as you're working until you retire, you don't have to worry about signing up or paying a late penalty. So you're fine, you can delay. But those individuals that retire at age 65 or work for a small company or are self-employed and at age 65 are signing up for Medicare for the first time, they will want to make sure they get some form of Part D coverage. Part D is the standalone drug coverage, and it's only been available since 2006. Prior to that, we didn't have it. A couple of supplements had it, but more and more people were turning age 65. Of course, the Medicare or the baby boomers started turning age 65, I believe, in 2011. And George W. Bush passed the law to modify Medicare and make available Part D drug coverage. So that was a good thing, so that seniors could, and people retiring, people on Medicare could have that prescription drug coverage. So once you reach Medicare eligibility, you will want to get this coverage, and you'll want to do it in a very timely fashion. If you're in your initial open enrollment, initial enrollment is when you turn 65. It's a 7-month window. Did a video on it. You can go back and take a look at it, but it's basically the 3 months prior to your birthday month, and 3 months after. If you're enrolling in Medicare for the first time, you will want to choose drug coverage during that 7-month window. If you don't and you delay it, you will pay a penalty later when you go to sign up. And oh, by the way, if you delay enrolling in Part D drug coverage, you won't be able to sign up at any time you want. I did have an individual, some people are very healthy at age 65. They take no medication. So they said, why should I pay for this drug coverage? I don't have any medication. I'll just wait until I can need it. Well, the government doesn't want you to do that. They are subsidizing the cost of this coverage. And on a national basis, the average premium is, $32 to $34 a month. However, in the state of Illinois, where I'm licensed, you can buy drug coverage for as little as $13, $15, $20 a month. So make sure you talk to an insurance agent that is licensed, or you call Medicare and get some assistance, but there are lots of options out there that are very affordable. So if you are healthy, you don't want to delay this, because let's say, and I do know somebody that did this, they delayed enrolling in Medicare because they said, I don't want to take any medications, went over a decade, and then called me up when they got medication from their doctor, and they said, I'd like to buy a drug card. One, it was the middle of the year, and so they weren't eligible to buy that. You have to wait the annual open enrollment, which is in the fall. So outside of your initial enrollment or coming off a group plan, when you have a window, every year you get to enroll in a Part D drug coverage in the fall during the annual open enrollment. That's October 15th through December 7th. This individual said, oh, I have to wait. And I said, by the way, you're going to have a penalty. What's the penalty? Well, it's 1% of the national average any given year for every month you delay. So the national average has gone up, it's gone down, it's actually gone down recently. It's closer to $32. At one point it was $34. 1% of $32 is what? 32 cents. It's not a lot of money. But times 12 months, it's $3.60, I believe. Times 10 years is $36, if I'm doing math correctly. That is tacked on monthly to your premium for the drug coverage if you buy a $15 drug card or whatever the cost is. $36 extra for the rest of your life. That's not a good thing. So don't delay enrolling when you're eligible. Again, if you're covered under employer group plan and you have health insurance with drug coverage, you're fine. You can delay enrolling. But when you're eligible, let's say you retire and you come off that plan, you're age 67 or 70, you get the retirement package, you get the gold watch, whatever they give you nowadays, and you leave, you want to go sign up for Medicare Part B, and you want to get that Part D drug coverage. I know you have the option to keep COBRA, and COBRA is credible drug coverage because if you have that prescription, but it is not credible coverage for Part B. So that's definitely a problem. You need the Part B, and then eventually you need the Part D. If you are confused and you need some assistance, please make sure you call a very knowledgeable independent agent like myself or somebody at Medicare to talk you through all the options. So for Medicare Part D, you can shop at the Medicare.gov website. You can put in all your medications and they'll show you the best ones that work for you based on your medications and what the lowest annual cost would be for your prescriptions. Or you can work with an agent like me, or you can call 1-800-MEDICARE and they'll assist you, but just don't delay. So how do you avoid the penalty for Part D? Sign up when you're eligible. Either you're eligible for Medicare and you're signing up for a supplement, you want drug coverage, or you're retiring and you're coming off that employer plan, or you're under the age of 65 and you qualified for Medicare because of a disability. You definitely want to make sure you have drug coverage as well. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Feel free to share it with family and friends, anybody that's new to Medicare or will be turning 65 in the future. And don't forget to subscribe. We appreciate you watching. Thanks. This is Kathy Bukowski, the owner of CB Health Insurance.